Hey guys, this is Dom with Thunderbird Outdoor Adventures again. This is an EDC update. I haven't done an EDC video in a while. And since the last one, there's been quite a big change from what I used to carry. Yeah, I'm not as loaded down as I normally am. I'm in a vehicle a lot, or I'm near my vehicle a lot. I don't have to carry as much stuff in my pockets or on my person. But the items in front of me are the items that I am actually carrying on my person every day. Not, okay, maybe I'll carry this, depending on whatever circumstances. No, these are items that I'm carrying every day as an everyday carry. Alright, so let's get right to them. Alright, I got my watch, obviously, timepiece, it's important. The next one is my paracord bracelet, got a whistle on it, if I need to get a hold of somebody, whatever. 2 ferrocerium rods on there for fire starter. I made that paracord bracelet myself. Benchmade. This thing is wondermous. Love it. Had this thing forever. Yeah, it's beat up. Get over it. I like it. So, there's a second knife. Yes, I made that also out of the file. It's high carbon steel, so I mean, if I really need a bushcraft knife for whatever reason, that's my go-to survival blade at the moment. Still in the testing. My keys, as you can see, there's another ferrocerium rod, can opener. I've got more paracord and handcuff key. Gloves, just some regular tactical type gloves, because I work with a lot of hot metal and it's always good to save the hands. The dip, because it's important. It's very important to have your daily serving of vegetables right there. Wallet, of course, have your identification. Next to be the ham radio, because I did get my amateur radio technician license. Woohoo! For me. If anything's going on, I can always switch that on and listen in on the repeaters. I do advocate getting your license, by the way. It's wonderful. Cell phone. It's a cell phone. I mean, of course, I got all the other apps and stuff on there that are useful, but yeah, it's a cell phone. And water. You need water to live. How many days without water? 3. Unless it's the Oklahoma heat. Then it's 2 hours. Just kidding. Maybe. Now, for my last item, because of the job I'm working right now, I may or may not have the ability to carry this on my person, so it wouldn't technically be an EDC, simply because of some of the people I'm working around. I cannot conceal carry around certain people. So if I'm by myself, it's cool. I can go ahead and conceal carry, but it's just better safe than sorry. If someone else needs a ride or something like that, and they have something that would come up on a background check that would be bad for me to be concealed carrying in a vehicle, which seems kind of messed up, but the law is the law. Gotta obey the law. And a couple of extra magazines. Gotta have extra mags. Like I said, guys, the reason for the radical departure in the style of EDC is more because I can leave a 3-day bag in the car. I can go to the vehicle if I need it. Whatever. Just make sure to keep the vehicle reasonably full of gas in case I gotta get back to the house or whatever, pick up my first line gear, or my second and third line, rather. Sorry. It's been a minute. But yeah, cover your basics, your cutting tools, your flashlights, your identification, it's the simple things that get you caught up. I've got paracord in 2 different forms. I've got 2 different knives I carry on me, one in my pocket, one on my belt. I've got 2 different means of communication. I got 2 different identification cards. I've got several bottles of water in the car. I carry an extra gallon in a jug, but I also have several. Sorry, I went brain dead. Like the big bundles of water bottles. You know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. The big bundles of water bottles that you put, that you get at the store. Anyways, sorry, I'm rambling. It's been a long day. Lots of drama. It's wonderful. The Copenhagen, you never know when that can be a good bargaining tool. You need information or something, shit hits the fan speaking. Anyways, barter. Or keep a pack of cigarettes in the car. You can barter. Or as a friendly conversation starter, a lighter wouldn't be a bad deal. Normally I have a couple of those in the car just because some of the guys I work with smoke. Gloves are always good to have no matter what you're doing. Just keep them on you. Keep them in the car, keep them nearby, keep them handy, keep them in your bag. Ham radio. Guys, it's a 36 question test. Just study the material for a week. You'll pass it. That doesn't mean quit studying, but keep studying, go for your general, go for your extra, Just study. Get the material down because, the ham radio is infinitely useful for relaying information if, whether it be a natural disaster or man-made disaster and the power goes out. Yeah, cell phone tower has a generator, but the generator's going to run out of diesel or whatever the hell it runs on, right? Oh, excuse me. Family-friendly channel. Yeah. The cell phone tower is going to run out of diesel eventually, so you might as well have a backup means of communication. You can get ham radios that will charge off solar power that are made portable. Excuse me. Cell phone. Who doesn't have a cell phone nowadays? Enough said. I think that's about it. Aside from the stuff that I'm wearing, boots, jeans, shirt, belt, rigger's belt, my hat keeps sun off my head, out of my eyes. Yeah, that's it, guys. It's a fairly simple EDC, but the items in it are tailored to me. Your EDC items should be tailored to you. So if you have something that's not on here, don't sweat it. As long as it's you have what you need for whatever you're doing during the day in a case of emergency. Include a charger for your cell phone. Mine's in the car, and I have another one at the house, so I don't take it out of the car. I don't necessarily consider that an everyday carry. Or like my get home bag, kind of mixed with a 3-day pack type of deal, depending on how long it take me to get home from wherever I am. That stays in the car. I have a separate set of stuff here at the house. I'm sorry, guys. It's late. anyways, yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I plan on doing a hike here soon, another one. I'm not sure when though. I've got, storms here and there, and yeah, it's a mess. So, like I said, questions, comments, concerns, gripes, complaints, leave it in the comments below. Visit our website at www.thunderbirdoutdooradventures.com. I'm going to try to be getting a shop set up, maybe, possibly, here in the future. Sell some bushcraft knives and some other stuff. Maybe. Not clear on that yet, but we're going to try. So, as always, this is Don with Thunderbird Outdoor Adventures, and don't be a wiener.